Okay, so hold on. We're watching this YouTuber called the Odd Ones Out. I don't know how the fuck we haven't even heard about him until now. The dude has like gazillion views. Okay, so he just mentioned something that I feel like we might as well touch into a story in Jacqueline's life. Hold on, let me put this down actually so I can be part of the conversation too. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so back in high school, it was a freshman, junior. Okay, sophomore. Yeah, I was a sophomore, and I applied for a scholarship for STEM, so science, technology, engineering, mathematics. I wanted to be a computer software engineer, and I was all about that. But in the second year of the program, I started to like, I don't know, do I really want to do this? Honestly.
Hold on, I saw the speech about that Jacqueline gave out when she was in the scholarship program.
No.
It's going up.
Okay, I don't like the speech. Okay.
Wait, it was already on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
it's already on YouTube.
I don't know, it's just like... Okay. Anyways, I took computer science. That was like one of my first classes in college. And I couldn't do it. We're gonna stop.
Yeah, she couldn't do it.
So serious. I couldn't do it. I was wondering, is it because of the teacher or is it because of me? And I don't know. I kind of want to just take it again, but at the same time, like, I don't want to waste my time taking it again. Cause maybe my dream was to make apps. That was my goal. Like, I just wanted to do like apps, like games, you know.
Yeah, something that Jacqueline and I had a lot in common was actually the fact that we both were computer science majors, believe it or not. And I knew a lot about computers, and I was very confident going into computer science in college. But that dreaded first class, we had this one professor, and I mean, for the sake of not saying her name is her name is Danielle.
No, why?
We're gonna say Danielle.
Why?
Okay, so Danielle was a shitty teacher because
her name is Killer.
So Danielle was a shitty teacher because she taught out of the book. What I mean by that is you couldn't ask questions, and if you asked her to show you how to do something, she wouldn't show you how to do it. She'll make you feel stupid. She'd make you, first of all, yeah, she'd call you out in front of the entire class, but then she would always end it with just read the book. So right there, it's like, why even have a professor?
Yeah.
If you're just going to fucking make us read the book again, and we can't ask you any questions, we don't even need you. So come the end of the first midterm, Jacqueline had a 35%?
33%.
33% in the class.
And that made me feel like really bad because it was like it was the first semester of college, and you know, like
it was
failing
the first class.
Failing a class is like, I just started and I'm already failing. Like, I didn't, like, it's just
like, you guys gotta keep in mind, this girl fucking like A's everywhere in high school, fucking did great. And then all of a sudden she went into college and this one fucking professor ruined it for her. Here's the thing. This is already my second year in college, so I already knew what to expect, right? I mean, my first year of college was great. I got A's and B's, and fucking all of a sudden, second year came around, I was confident. I was like, oh, Jacqueline, I'm gonna show you the ropes. I got this. Come the first midterm when she had her 33%, I was getting a C. Which, I mean, that's still better, but a C. Like, I already knew if I had to take another midterm like that, which there were 2 more of, I wasn't gonna make it. I was gonna finish the class with a fucking 40% or something.
Ready to give her a review on Rate My Professor.
I mean, I'm sure there was nothing that hasn't already been said on Rate My Professor.
Oh, I was just like,
regardless, this is why we're not computer science majors anymore. He was just mentioning in his video, I believe the video is called, why the fuck does he care about a shout out? 10.4 million views. My teachers. That a teacher can like completely make or break an experience for you, basically. And I completely agree with that. But just, yeah, the whole direction of our lives changed. The first day we walked into that classroom, and you know what she said to us? Computer science isn't something that we can teach. It's something you have a skill for. And if you don't have the skill for it, you can't do it. And it's like, well, that's a freaking giant bomb to drop on all these people.
Yeah.
A lot of these people are first years in college, first of all.
Oh, some people in the class actually had experience programming.
And they failed?
Yeah, and I'm like...
They knew how to code C++ already, which, by the way, was the class.
Oh, she wanted us to code like in her way, in like a certain way. Like, you know, this part, there's like definitely like other ways to like code and have like the same outcome.
That's the whole thing about fucking coding, is that there's a million ways to come to the same conclusion.
It's really, and also she wanted to go like the long route, not the easy route for like coding and stuff.
She definitely wanted it to be her own way, and if it wasn't her own way, it was like, oh, this isn't the way that's in the book. Bitch, you had us read 40 fucking pages in like one night. If you're gonna have us fucking, if you're gonna be teaching about the book through, if you're gonna be teaching through the book, then at least give us the opportunity to ask questions.
She made me feel like I had meltdowns. I was crying because like I couldn't believe that I couldn't do this class, and
She
I
did have meltdowns. She had fucking crying meltdowns. So
yeah,
I'm like, even gonna make it.
Because like usually I do good in classes. And I thought that I was, like, pretty okay, like, I mean, some things I'm not okay with, but, like, I thought, like, I could do this, and I couldn't do it, and, I mean, goodbye to that scholarship, I think.
Yeah, I think it was also, like, I already said this before, but the worst part was that she made it seem like this is something that you can or can't do, and if you can't do it in this class, then that's just proof that you can't do it, and you shouldn't do it, and your career is over.
And actually, I have an undecided major. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to study. I don't know
Yeah,
what to do anymore. I'm just taking general classes.
You don't have an idea of what you're going to do. My plan was get a photography studio in Santa Monica and take pictures of celebrities and, you know, have a good old time on the beach. I love the beach. If I could live on the beach, I fucking would any day of the week. I could live in a closet in some old dude's apartment, and as long as I lived on the beach, I'd be fine. But aside from that, it's like there's nothing you can really do with a photography degree. I already took photography in high school, and I sold cameras for a living at Best Buy and Target. So by the time I was in the photography classes in college, which I did take, by the way, I did take a class there. It was just stuff that I already knew. And in another sense, photography is an art form, and it's something where beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And so there was nothing to be gained from getting a photography degree. Even if you wanted to be a photographer for someone else, it's all, do you take good pictures? Can I see your portfolio? And nobody will ask you if you take a photography. Nobody will ask you if you have a photography degree. So I decided to major in communications just in case I need to support this thing, and fucking if they don't, and if everything flops, if YouTube flops, if my business flops, if fucking stripping in Las Vegas flops, then I have to get a real job and I have to take care of her. And I'm prepared for that.
I mean, do you want to take care of me? It sounds like a...
Well, I mean, I'd love to be a stay-at-home husband if that's on the table.
No.
Well then.
No. But, I know in high school, like, when I got out of high school, like, I know, like, I'm gonna be a computer software engineer and go work at an engineering company, and that's it. That's all I thought. And then once that, like, you know what, I can't do this. I don't want to do this anymore. And I actually don't want to do it anymore because I found, like, you know what, maybe this is not the thing I like. You know, honestly, I was only doing it for the money. I was only doing it for like lots of the benefits if I work for a company. I always do it to make my parents happy, but I don't know. I mean, I want to be happy. I'll probably just die early, you know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and listen,
like,
I know that
stress,
because of the way that I hyped it up, it probably seems like ever since high school I wanted to be a YouTuber. Believe it or not, even when I started making YouTube videos, YouTube wasn't something that I wanted to make a career. What I wanted to be, get this, was a computer systems and informations manager. That specifically. If I did that, that was my dream. I wanted to go to computer science, I wanted to get an internship, I wanted to get the job and rank up to this computer systems and that's a fucking, like... I look back at it now and I think I would be fucking miserable if I got that job.
Same, I also agree. Not only that, I do want children in the future, and I really want to be part of their lives a lot, and...
Well, it's like, that would have been like 13 to 15 hour shifts every single day.
I quit, but like,
just fucking getting shit from the guy above me and trying to give shit to the guys below me. It would have been miserable. Like, I'd much rather make 40 grand a year doing something I love than making 120 grand a year doing something I hate. And I feel like that's something that not a lot of people think about when they're in high school. They just kind of want to, one, show off, and two, be like, okay, well, I'm going to be successful in the future. But success, when you're a kid, is often just, how much money are you going to make? Oh, a doctor's going to make 120 grand, 200 grand a year, and you're only going to make 50 grand a year. Oh, you're going to be a garbage truck? Well, fuck you. Maybe I want to be a garbage truck guy. So it's judged by success. It's all money. And then when you grow up, you realize, hey, I really don't want to be doing this every day. If I had to wake up, do this for 12 hours, and go to bed, I'd have nothing in life. And I'd turn around when I'm 60 and I'd see, well, shit, what the fuck did I do the whole time?
My dad pushes me, like, in middle school, I tell my dad, like, my dad asked me, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Like, I want to be a violinist, an artist, maybe a voice actor, because I play violin, I love drawing, and I love dub, like anime dub, or like listening to their voices. And so like I had just so much passions. And then my dad said, "No, you're gonna like work at a company doing computer work. That's what you're gonna do." And so that's all I thought about. Ever since that happened, I just abandoned everything and like I stopped drawing. I haven't drawn anything. Like I don't draw every day anymore. I barely draw any. I don't draw anything at all. You know, maybe some weird doodles on homework or stuff.
I was about to say, that's not true. You two draw a lot of butts on, like, homework or mustache.
Okay.
Or, like, a mustache.
I draw butts, mustache, and,
Sexy Haruki.
And boxes. Yeah, okay, I draw stuff. I like drawing cubes on papers. But, like...
I literally turn in our humanities class, and I just see triangles. And I think, well, okay, she's in a math class. She's probably just doing, like, some geometry-based homework. And then she just draws, like, something with fucking else that's completely random. It's like, wow, this geometry homework's pretty hard. I can't imagine what she's going through right now. You know, times must have really changed from geometry in high school. And then she turns around and she sees me and she's just like, oh, yeah, no, I'm just drawing cubes.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's 11 o'clock at night.
10:59.
Thanks, Jacqueline. It is 10:59 at night. I'm playing MapleStory right now, and there's an event going on at 1 in the morning, so I'm going to be doing that once 1 o'clock rolls around until 4 a.m. I'm going to go to sleep, wake up for another event at 11 a.m. to just MapleStory stuff. And then I work tomorrow night, so this is the last time I'm going to see Jacqueline until, don't I get picked up Sunday night?
I don't know.
I don't think you have Sunday night.
I'll just think about it. I mean, how many days have been going over?
Today. And you're going home tomorrow. So she's gonna sleep over Sunday night, and then, yeah, next week I work a lot, so it's gonna be a little weird. Oh well. Anyway, that's it for the night. I know I don't say this enough. I used to say it all the time, but I'm really thankful for this community. Like, I think there's something, like, different about us. We're all just kind of like, we say what's on our minds and not always in a negative light. You guys will call me out on my crapper when I have a bad video or something. You scratch your face, you piece of shit.
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, anyway. She has a bad habit of having to scratch every single bump, and that's why she always gets bumps on her
I
face.
have so much acne.
Okay, back to what I was getting, though. It's like, literally, my best friends are people that commented on my videos, because it's like, okay, literally, if you ever wanted to contact me, I think the actual best way would be creating a MapleStory account, going to Reboot, and then looking up Grant Angeles. Other than that, you could pretty much just go to our Facebook link in the description if you ever want to send us a message. We're available. Like, we're here.
Yeah.
Also, our Instagrams, if you ever want to, say hi or something. But yeah, it's like working at a small store. We have such a close-knit community, I legit know you guys by name right now. Unless you've never commented, in which I still have no idea who you are.
Name them now, Grant, if you know them by name.
No, stop it. But yeah, I know, it's like, it's so fun reading the comments and, like, just hanging out in the comment section. No, you never do it.
I don't read.
I read comments in front of Jacqueline. Jacqueline doesn't ever just decide to read them on her own.
No.
But
I like it. He reads to me.
yeah. Alright, well, that's it for the night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow in the next episode. In the next exciting episode of Grant's World. I changed the name of the picture. Did you guys, do you see the new picture yet? Or is it still the GC?
I haven't seen it.
It takes a little while for Google Picture to upload, so yeah. It takes a little while for the name to update too, but it should be Grant's World by now. I've decided to call it that because it's not really Grant's Corner anymore. You see all that black tiling right there? It's not even tiling. I just got a fucking
Poster boards.
Yeah, I just got a bunch of poster boards. I was supposed to do like a little segment where I like just sort of talk
Grant's
in my corner.
Yeah.
I literally like I stood there. I turned on the record button several times, and just nothing came to me. Like I legitimately had no idea what I was going to talk about. I really should have thought about that before I put those walls up.
I mean, it looks cool now.
It does look nice. It looks Halloween-y too, which is nice.
It adds like a little decoration to the room. It's just I like
It does. And if I ever wanted to use it for photography, I could also do that as well, but
Also, I like it because it's a color black and it's my favorite
Grant's
color.
Corner was definitely the most unplanned and irresponsibly handled project that I've ever worked on. I'm just glad we canned it before we made a first video on it. Aside from the announcement video. Remember that announcement video, guys? Welcome to Grant's Corner. Yeah, welcome to the one episode of Grant's Corner, which was the intro. Alright, good night.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.